Hello, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to show you how I made this delicious Nigerian goat meat pepper soup with potatoes. I've said it before on this channel that Nigerian pepper soup is one of the easiest things you can make. Now if you're new on this channel, welcome. If you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for stopping by again. Let's start with the recipe. These are some of the ingredients we have. We're going to use some potatoes, some goat meat. Make sure it's properly washed. Your leaves, scent leaves, garlic, ginger, onion, pepper soup spice. A full list of ingredients will be in the description. Please check it out. We're going to start by putting the meat on fire, seasoning it properly. You want to make sure you get your seasoning right now, because if you don't season your meat properly, you're going to end up with meat that tastes bland, and I personally do not like that. So I put my onions, I put some pepper, season it with seasoning cubes and some salt, and I allow it to cook in its own juices before adding any water to it. So while that's on fire, we're going to move over to our potatoes. You can actually do this before you start cooking. You can make everything ready before you start cooking, but hey, this is just how I did mine. While the meat was on fire, I started peeling my potatoes. The amount of potatoes you use will depend on how much potatoes you want to eat. I did not use too much because my kids said they don't want potatoes. They wanted to have pepper soup with bread. Hey, have you ever had pepper soup with bread? It was a strange thing for me, but apparently some people have their pepper soup with bread. Anyway, wash your potatoes properly, cut it up to your desired size. Now we'll go back to the meat. You can see all this is from the meat itself. I didn't add any water to it. I'm just going to make sure I add water to allow it to cook properly. The aroma is to die for. I know some people don't like goat meat, but I'm a very big fan of goat meat. Are you a fan of goat meat? Let me know in the comment section, please. The amount of water you add will depend on how much pepper soup you want to have. I'll cover it up and let it cook until the meat is almost ready. This particular goat does not take long to cook. It is the male goat. It's the female goats that are very, very strong, very hard. This one ready in no time. It took like 15 minutes and it was ready. Now I add my potatoes. Potatoes won't take long to cook, highest 5 minutes, and they'll be ready. So I'm adding everything now because the meat is almost ready. If you add your potatoes way ahead of time, they're going to get mushy and they're going to overcook. But I know some people like overcooked potatoes. If that's your thing, then go ahead and add your potatoes earlier. Add my onion, adding the pepper. See, this yellow pepper gives pepper soup one unique taste. So I mixed my peppers, okay, some yellow pepper and some red ones. The amount of pepper you add will depend on how much heat you want your pepper soup to have. I'm adding my pepper soup spice. I'm adding 2 teaspoons of pepper soup spice. You don't want to put too much of the pepper soup spice. If not, it's going to overpower the goat meat. Just put everything in moderation so that the flavors will just shine through. If the pepper soup spice is too much, it's going to overpower the goat meat. Add seasoning cube and add a little bit of salt. Just make sure the taste is right, because after this you're just going to keep it down. You're not going to cook for much longer. Going to let this cook for 5 more minutes. If you've been watching up to now and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And when you subscribe, please turn on your post notification and give this video a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. It helps YouTube know that you like such videos, so when I post more, you will get notified. Okay, we're going to wash our scent leaves properly. Make sure you wash them properly so that there will be no sand. The aroma of scent leaf in pepper soup is just unique. It just makes pepper soup for me. For me, there's no pepper soup without scent leaf. You want to cut them up properly. I don't cut mine way in advance because they have this way of getting really dark the longer they stay. So I just cut it when I'm about to put it in the pepper soup. Now we're going to put in our scent leaf, and our pepper soup is practically ready. Taste it, correct seasoning. If you need to add anything, you do that, like salt or seasoning cube, do that. But what I added is okay for me. After adding the leaves, I'm going to just let it cook for about 2 more minutes. I don't want the leaves to overcook. I still want them looking good and fresh, not dead and brown. Our potato pepper soup is ready. The aroma in here is to die for. Seriously, the combination of the pepper soup spice and the scent leaves with the aroma, the flavor of the goat and the yellow pepper just makes this a hit. Thank you very much for watching. There are many more videos on the channel that you can go through. I make videos on cooking and baking. Just simplify these things for you. So feel free to browse the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.